Hi guys, good afternoon. I am Joma Adiarte. I'm going to explain the RC circuit and how this formula was derived. So here we have the diagram on how the voltage, resistor, and currents are connected. So here we have two voltages here, then the resistor and current. So we have the formula I equals Q over T. I is the total current, Q is the charge, and T is the time. And then from the physics class, from Ohm's law, we have the formula V equals IR. V1 for this one, since this is V1. Then another formula which is V2 over Q over C, which is C is the capacitance for this one. Then E is the total voltage, so we have V1 plus V2. Since we have the formulas for V1 and V2, we just substituted to the total voltage here. So V1 since IR plus Q over C. Then we know that I is equal to Q over T. So this is just the amount of charges with respect to time. And then since we have I equals dQ over dt, we can now substitute it to this formula. So it's going to become E equals dQ over dt times R plus Q over C. Then to cancel out R, we must multiply it with its reciprocal, which is 1 over R. So we will get dQ over dt plus Q over R over times C equals E over R. So for further application for the RC circuit, we have a problem here. An RC circuit has a 6 ohm resistor connected in series with a 0.5 capacitor and a battery of 12 volts. So as given, R is equal to 6 ohms, capacitance is equal to 0.5 farad, and E, which is the total volts, is equal to 12 volts. So for the conditions, we have Q equals 0 and T equals 0. So what we're looking for is the required Q in terms of T and the current after 12 seconds. So here is the solution for the RC circuit problem that was shown a while ago. So we use the RC circuit equation, which is dQ over dt plus 1 over RC times Q equals E over R. So since a while ago we had the given values for R and the capacitance and the total voltage, we just simply substituted to the equation. So dQ over dt plus 1 over 6 times 0.5 times Q equals 12 over 6, and then you get dQ over dt plus 1/3 Q equals 2. You can see this linear differential equation. So for this kind of pattern, use the integrating factor, which is E raised to the coefficient of Q and then dt, and then you get E raised to 1/3 times T. So to continue the solution approach, we have Q times IF, which is this one, the one we got a while ago, equals the integral of 2 times IF dt. So in order for us to get what we need here is the constant for us to be able to solve what Q is later. We need to integrate 2e raised to 1/3 t. So you said u equals 1/3 t. You have a derivation of u, which is 1/3 dt. And then since you have 1/3 here, you multiply 3 to du to cancel, and you get dt. So here we have q e raised to 1/3 t equals 6, since you get 3 here, and then times 2, 6, and then the if plus c. Then in order to get the constant, you use this condition, which is q equals 0 and t equals 0. So by setting these two to 0, you get c is equal to -6. So now you have the equation q e raised to 1/3 t equals 6 e raised to 1/3 t minus 6. So you isolate q by dividing e raised to 1/3 t, so you get q is equal to 6 minus 6e raised to -1/3 t. And then you get this equation. The equation q equals 6 times 1 minus e raised to 1/3 t. We can now look for the q at time 12, so you just substitute t T equals 12 here, and then you're gonna get Q. So from the previous equation a while ago, that we got Q is equal to 6 times 1e raised to 1/3 T. So this is Q with respect to T. So this condition right here, T equals 12 and I is unknown, will be used for later. So we have to look for Q first, since the formula is I equals Q over T. So in order to find Q, since we are given time equals 12, we have to substitute T with 12. So you get Q equals 6 times 1 minus e raised to 1/3 times 12. So you get Q is equal to 6. And then this formula, I is equal to Q over T. You just simply substitute the Q that you got, which is 6, over the time, which is 12, and you get the current, which is 0.5 amperes.
Thanks for watching. My name is
Thanks
Anico.
for
I'm
watching.
the cameraman.
Hi sir, parang wala kaming ginawa pero working behind the scenes kami. Siya yung nag-provide ng camera, siya yung nagsulat ng mga problems. Ako naman yung nag-edit ng video. At yung kanina nagsasalita na nakita niyo sir, si Joma Adiarte po yun. Anico, Wilean Macalalad. Thanks for watching
Thank you, sir.
Kaya kamaraw natin yung estudyante.
Hope you like our project and God bless.
Then as you can see, this is a linear
Sige, tuloy mo lang. Tuloy mo lang. Kinakat lang yan. Kinakat mo lang yan. Kinakat.
Kalimutan mo ang tawag ito.
William, ano ba tawag doon?
Coefficient?
Hindi, ano yung method yun? Linear.
Linear differential.
Go, 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 go.
Pwede ni Kat eh.
Easy!
Okay.
Go, go, go.